Hey YouTube, Lucky for back again with a new video. Wow, it's been almost 3 months, so I decided I should probably make a video. And like my last video, way back when, I'm doing it right before there's about to be a war. And that is tomorrow there's a war. It's the biggest war in Minnesota, Spano. I'll include a link down below to the thread. You should probably know if you're going by now. But anyways. So, it's been a really long time since I've actually made a video. Part of that has to do with, like, for 2 months I didn't really feel like doing any modding plus school. But then in the last month, now that I've been thinking about this war, I've been preparing, doing some more stuff. Some of the stuff I did before a few months back, but I didn't feel like showing it. I guess I could go kind of in order. First thing I did a while back, this is a recon. I don't even know if I ever told you how I got this, but I got this at a thrift store for like $1 or $2 or something. I brass breached it with 17/30 seconds, so it's just that. This right now is just for looks. Right now, this is a sink drain thing that just fits on perfectly. I put that there for like a guide rail in case I want to make it pump action. But anyways, it has the stock spring plus a Tech 6 spring, the one I destroyed possibly. So in this power stack, it's got a unique way of doing it. This is 1-inch PVC. There's like a half pipe and then a full piece. So the half pipe fits over that, and then it just has duct tape taping it to it. And then through that, I drilled a hole into the wood stock. So that's how the stock is being held in. So it's partly being held in by duct tape, and then this wood stock fits tight in there. This is the one from like a while back. I made it, but it fits pretty nice here. And then there's a piece of polycarbonate with screws holding back the Tech 6 spring. I don't really remember, but it shot like 45 to 50 feet, so it was okay. I don't know if I'd ever use it, but I don't know why I want to click it. Okay, let's look at something else I did. Okay, I actually just finished this one up yesterday. Perhaps that I would take it to the war. This is one of the automaton breech long shot. I also did this a while ago, but it's one of those things that I finished and then I just kind of put it down. But right now it has a K45 spring in it, which as you see is pretty easy to prime. But when it has the K45 in the stock spring, it gets like really hard to prime for some reason. But if you don't know how these breeches work, you just do that, and then that pulls it forward, and then it exposes the breech slot. For the pump tubing, I used a Tetra Strike pump because that is almost identical. It probably does lose some air because it's pretty loose, and it's just a little piece of wood for that instead of epoxy putty. But it was shooting pretty far, like over 100, because K45 is a great spring for the long shot. It has like a homemade plunger rod and all them kind of things. So I'll put that in the gun. Here's something I did maybe a month ago or something. This is a normal snap. It was just a pullback snap, you know, normal. But then I decided to add it to be pump action because otherwise it wouldn't really be used. So this is just kind of a weird stock. It's a piece. It has 3 screws screwing it into the handle, so that's strong. And then it also has 3 screws screwing this part in, so it works very well. And then of course it's pump action. It also does have this is a 1.5-inch coupler, which is held in with 1 screw right here, and that prevents it from going forward too far, which the hopper will also do. But it's pretty comfortable. This is kind of based off like the 211 stock slash like plus bow stock, when it's curved and stuff, and it's pretty comfortable. As I said, it has like 6¼ inches of draw or something like that, and it's not really perfectly centered. It's kind of crooked and crap, but. And this was also a bad piece of wood. There's like knots in it. Like I didn't have enough to make a handle, so I made it into the stock, and it turned out pretty well. So, what else? I'm also kind of working on a 3K. I got another one from Arctic a while ago, but I got PETG from McMaster, and I'm experimenting with like a longer turret. Right now this is 16 inches versus 12 inches, which seems to be a bit too long, but I'm working on it still. The McMaster PETG that I got seems to be different. It actually can't fit 17/32 in there, so it's a little bit tighter. and it's a little bit looser as well because the barrel spacers can actually move up on it compared to this one where they're very tight in there. They don't move, so kind of weird that it's not the same, but okay. So that's really all the blasters I had done in the last few months, but now I've been doing some recently. About a week ago I went on vacation up north, and on the way up there I stopped at a Goodwill. I'll show you some things I got. These aren't even Nerf, but I just got this snowball maker. I mean, that might be fun. It was 49 cents, but then it was half price as well, so it was really cheap. And then the other thing I got, one of these things, you know, where you can use the wheel to measure. And I didn't even know that they'd extended at first, but it extends pretty far. It would be nicer if it had another wheel, but I got this for $3, so I checked at the Menards. One of these with 2 wheels was still $26. It was, of course, nicer, but still. And it goes up to 1,000 feet. The ones in stores go like up to 10,000 feet, but anyways. Then on the way home from vacation, we happened to stop at a Goodwill like just in time. It was on Sunday, and Goodwill's closed at 6, and I got there like 5. First thing I find when I walk in the door, can any of you guess it yet or no? Anyways, I'll show you what I got, but I'm not going to tell you the price, so think in your minds, what would you get this for at a Goodwill? Anyways, this is the first thing I get in there, and I'm like super excited to find this, because, you know, this is Vortex Firestorm, and I know it's pretty valuable. Anyway, so I'm already carrying around this, and then I'm looking for other things, and then I see a reactor there. I didn't get that. They also had the ultimate, not the ultimate missile blast, but the ultimate like rapid fire one for $3, but I didn't want to get that because I would need batteries and crap. But they also had a new unboxed Village-On at this Goodwill. It was like, you know how they are at Goodwill if you've been there? They're like new unboxed, but one part might be pretty beat up of the box. And that's what it was like for this, and it was $25. Yes, that's a pretty big amount, because they don't even sell them for that much in stores. Anyways, I got this for 99 cents. When we were checking out, the lady was even like, they're not even supposed to be that little. And then I looked at it later, that underneath the 99-cent tag was a $3.99 tag, but still I would have paid $4 for this. It came with no rings, but didn't come with any rings, but I've been starting to make some of my own rings. They use duct tape and electrical tape. They aren't really that good. I did follow part of the write-up. There's one on Nerf Haven, but they shoot about 50 feet. You need to pull this thing back all the way so they can rotate it. Anyways, it's getting long, but it's been a long update because it's been a long time. Another thing I got, Stampede. I got this off Amazon. Right now Amazon is having a really great deal on it. You can get the full Stampede, everything for $28. So I got like all the clips and darts. But I haven't even bothered opening them up because I don't have batteries for this. I don't think it's worth it to get some D batteries and eventually change it, so I'm gonna just mod it right away to get a 9-volt. The thing is, I need 9-volt connectors, and I went to the mall yesterday, and I hadn't been there in a while, and our Radio Shack, we don't even have one anymore. So I went on eBay and got 5 for 99 cents, but they won't be here until July 10th at the earliest, which is like almost 20 days since I ordered them. So, what a ripoff. But I guess I'm willing to wait, because, you know, whatever. Also, I'll show you. Here's the Stampede next to its box, you know. It's pretty big. But then, once it comes inside an Amazon box, they're about the same length. Then when you compare it this way, you know, it's like, wow. But I got free shipping on it, so it's okay since it was over $25. But, and the last thing I possibly might take to the war that I've been working on, I redid my hamp. The main problem with it last time was I glued it, but this part still came out just from the constant force of doing that. Oh, I have to be careful because I will fire darts. But this is a shotgun amp. I haven't got it to feed like well enough that I would even use it, but it's still like pretty new because I already had these parts from the other amp. Anyways, this time I didn't make the mistake then, and I actually put a bunch of screws in them, along with glue. So, because I've seen Sunreese's, if you've been to the Minnesota Wars, his always seem to fall apart. So, yeah, mine fell apart also, but it's okay. Something new for it is I'm using felt for the plunger head part, but I may work on that. The thing is, I don't really have much time to work on it since the war is tomorrow, as I said, and that's what I will say finishing this video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you all can make it if you are there in the area. At St. Paul at Highland Park, the location that it's been for all of the Spanos that I've been to. And I've been to like every war since Spano last year, so hopefully we can get a great attendance like last year, and you can all make it out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.